So you're mining in the Dwarven mines, and you're thinking to yourself, man, I wish I was actually making some money here, actually using the proper gear for the job, instead of wearing whatever I am here. I want to be like that guy. Well, boy, do I have a setup for you. So the sad reality is a level 294 level in skyblock, definitely not carried by my skills in any way, shape, or form. This is my best mining setup. As you can see, it's just a sorrow set, a crappy gemstone gauntlet, and this is all I have to my name. I mean, obviously this was cool enough for Dwarven mines, but ever since the Crystal Hollows came out, you know, the money-making methods are absolutely insane, the gear is insane. You know, if you really expect to make any money with this setup, better go on to a different game, because you are in an entirely different universe. But today, we are going to change that. We are going to upgrade to the best setup. We're going all in. We're not going to waste any time. All in, the best setup in hypixel skyblock. Oh my goodness, this took so long to make. So first things first, as you can clearly see here, I got myself a set of fancy divan. You know, this is obviously the best armor in the game, but it's not the best just because, you know, oh, it's divan. I mean, obviously that is the case, but you know, there is so many different things that you can do to it. As you can see, every one of these pieces of armor has these little slots underneath it. And in order to actually, well, use those slots, you have to unlock them in the first place. Now, I have been doing some mining, or rather farming off camera, and for the past couple months I have been stockpiling, but that's not all. No. I have been also stockpiling all of this. And yeah, we are going to be finally redeeming all of these things, because oh my goodness, this has taken so long. I just want to put it in perspective, right? If you don't know, every single one of these gemstones is like ballpark 11, 12 mil, right? And this is, how many is this? Like 25. We got all of the chambers, which are all like 7.5 million or whatever. The jade rolls, which are like 8 mil or something like that. Recomps for everything. Oh my goodness. And just, oh my goodness. It's finally time to redeem all of these. Now we go over here and we can finally spend all of these chambers that we've just been sitting on. So click to unlock. Oh my goodness, look at it. Fully chambered divan helmet. And then we can do the same for the rest of the... Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can do the same for the rest of the armor pieces, spending all these chambers, all my money and time down the drain, but that's okay, because it's going to pay off for an amazing video, so it's, you know, it's whatever. So now that we have unlocked all the slots, having a fully chambered divan set up over here, we can actually apply some gemstones. Now, keep in mind, the only stats that obviously matter when it comes to mining are mining speed from the amber, mining fortune from jade, and most importantly of all, topaz, or not topaz, pristine from perfect topaz. And obviously I've gone the full length. All of these are fully perfect gemstones, and we can finally redeem them. They're organized all nicely, and I'm going to completely ruin that here by just taking them all out. So first piece here, so we can apply a perfect gemstone into all of these different slots. Oh, look at that, the helmet alone. So plus 160 mining speed, plus 80 mining fortune, and plus 2 pristine, most importantly of all. Oh my goodness, if we can do the same for the rest of the pieces here. You hear that? There's like a sound to it all too. That's cool. I did not know that was a thing. Oh, that's a really nice touch. And now look at it. Helmet of divan, all of the divan setup. Oh my goodness, fully perfect. Now, obviously, that's not all. So, of course, we can reforge it with the best setup here, jaded, and that's going to cost 300,000 per reforge. Oh, that's pain. That's actually really pain. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that. And that instantaneously adds plus 45 mining speed and plus 25 mining fortune. Oh, that's really good. And there we have it. Fully jaded divan setup. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is so good, but we can go further beyond. We can add recomps to it all to make it mythic rarity, to make it plus 60 and plus 30 mining speed and mining fortune respectively. And the gemstones get upgraded from 160 and 80 to 200 and 100. Oh my goodness, that's super good. Let's go ahead and apply the recomps to all of this. This is just so satisfying. All of this money pumped into this one setup here, and we're finally redeeming it all. Oh, it's beautiful. And there we go. This is the whole thing max. Now, obviously, you can put like, you know, potato books or whatever, but that's like completely useless. I'm talking mining setup here. This is as good as you can get. Like, you can't get any better than this. Jaded, recommed, fully chambered, gemstone, everything. It's beautiful. It's just truly beautiful, is what can I say. So you're probably thinking to yourself right now, okay, so you got, you know, the fancy setup. You got the full divan thing. I could probably get that in my sleep if I really wanted to. Well, you see, this is only step one of my master plan. Now, one of the most important parts of your equipment is, well, your equipment. And as you can see here, we have the best option for every single equipment slot. But anyways, we can go ahead and do all the fancy things. We can put glistening for plus 12 mining fortune. And of course, we got to go the extra mile and recomp them all. So shiny prism on that, and then shiny prism on the black belt that I earned. Yes, this was the whole reason, aside from, of course, getting a good video out of it, for getting the black belt. Literally just be for the mining fortune. But anyways, we can go ahead and recom the rest of them here to make this legendary, to make this also legendary, to make this mythic, which is even better. And then, of course, we can make the glistening rift necklace mythic as well. And for some reason, the reforged text thing didn't change either. That's kind of odd. But anyways, there we go. So we get plus 15 mining fortune from all of these, give or takes. These two give 20, which is pretty good. So we can go ahead and equip these really quickly and also use the aspect of the void anyways. And let's go ahead and check our mining fortune. So we have what do we have? I'm looking at foraging fortune. We have we have 1,315 mining fortune already. I'm not even holding like a drill or anything like that. And we have 2,000 mining speed. That's pretty good, but I'm not holding anything. No drill, no gauntlet, anything. I'm just... Okay, wow, that's pretty good mining fortune. Wow, that's way better than what I thought. Now, the backpack of dreams has not been fully extinguished because, as you can see here, there is an interesting little craft up here. So we have gemstone mixtures, 32 of them to be exact, as well as 3 more perfect of every mining fortune thing or whatever. This is 50 mil worth of gemstone mixtures, and you're probably wondering, what is the purpose of this? This does, like, why do I care, huh? Well, we can go to a little talisman that I call, here it is, the Ring of Power, and we can go ahead and upgrade this thing to the Artifact of Power with 50 mil worth of gemstone mixtures. Absolutely ridiculous. It's already pre-recomped, and there we go. Artifact of Power. And the only reason that we want this thing is because you can see it has a topaz slot. And of course, the most important thing of any mining setup is the topaz. And we're just going to go ahead and get rid of these fine ambers. No one really cares about these things. Only 10k, whatever. But there we go. Oh my goodness, it's quite beautiful. So we have plus 1 pristine, plus 15 mining fortune, and then plus 30 mining speed. Now, obviously, I am aware that you can, you know, fully perfect this thing and then it upgrades the rarity to legendary. But one of the things that you need is Jasper, and like a perfect Jasper is like 50 mil. No, thank you. I've already spent enough money on this, so we are just going to counter losses. I'm sorry about that. And move on with my life. Slowly downgrading all my talismans because I like them to be all perfect and moving down and whatnot. And there we go. Oh my goodness, that took so long. Now, one jarring issue throughout all of this is this thing, this crappy gemstone gauntlet. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it's got compact 10, so I guess that's pretty good, I guess. But aside from that, like, it's garbage. No one really cares about a gemstone gauntlet. This is not the meta. Well, if we go to the other backpack that is not the backpack of dreams, we can go in here and see this thing, a titanium drill DRX 555. This has been something I've been working on for a very long time in the background, I guess, but I've never really used this thing. But today we are going to finally change that. I can finally use this thing. Now you're probably like, DRX 555, that's not the meta. Everybody needs divan drill. Well, I hate to, you know, burst your bubble. We are not getting divan drill. Okay, the setup has taken so much money as is. We're not spending $1 billion on just one thing just to get, you know, obviously there are going to be better stats, but, you know, they're a little marginal to say the least. However, if we go to the Ender Chest of Dreams here, we can see we have a very odd assortment of items over here, like, you know, Flawless Ruby, 16 gemstone mixtures, 5 mithril plates. Like, this is a very odd collection of items we have going on here. Well, we can do something here. We go to the second page and go to here. These are the items needed to craft a DRX 655, which is the second best drill in the game. Obviously, like I said, we can't get this thing to divan drill, but we're going to count our losses once again. And in 30 seconds, we are going to have the second best drill in hypixel skyblock. Maybe there was supposed to be some funny moment here, but, you know, not much is happening. It's just waiting, you know, 30 seconds. Pretty great. And it's done. Oh my goodness, that took forever, but there we have it. It is now legendary, and most importantly of all, the main reason why I didn't use the previous drill is that you can notice, once again, a topaz slot, because honestly, pristine is like one of the most important stats in all of like mining. You want a lot of pristine, that's what you want. So there we have it. Now, it's completely clean. It has no reforge, it has no recom, and most importantly of all, by, you know, the red text here, it has no, you know, upgrades. However, this is where we go back to you. I have spent a grand total of like, I don't know, 250 mil, something like that or whatever to make these things. The best fuel tank, drill engine, and whatever, the drill upgrade or whatever in all of hypixel skyblock. Again, I'm being overly dramatic, way too much for this video, but anyways, these have been taking a very long time of crafting and buying and foraging and all that type of stuff, and we can finally claim all of these. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. It would be a shame if I were to throw them away. Okay, no, of course, that's an absolute joke. I'm not going to do that. But anyways, here's what we can do. We can go to Jocelyn Great Forge over here and apply the perfectly cut fuel tank, the amber polished drill engine, and what just happened? Okay, and most importantly of all, we can add Sunnyside Goblin Omelet. We can do blue cheese Goblin Omelet on another drill. That's my plan. But currently, right now, we are just going to stick with Sunnyside Goblin Egg. And look at it. They increase the fuel capacity from like 3,000 to 100,000, which is way better. Grants plus 400 mining speed and 100 mining fortune, and plus 50 mining fortune, but the fuel consumption is double. That's okay, you know, it's whatever. However, we still have to enchant and do all the fancy things to this thing. And once again, here we can unfortunately head back for the very last time to the chest of dreams, as I've dubbed it here. We can grab the perfect gemstones for every slot, grab the recom, of course, and most importantly of all, pristine 5. This enchant is like 20 mil or whatever, but it grants plus 5 pristine, which is obviously, you know, makes this instantaneously worth. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over here and apply. Oh, I did not apply. Oh, okay, minor hiccup out of the way. We can go ahead and actually get these slots, and there we go. So, perfect amber, perfect jade, and then the universal slot, perfect topaz for plus 2 pristine, all the fancy things. I'm not going to go over it because I feel like I've done that way too much. It does 75 damage. Oh my gosh, best weapon in the game. So we can go here and of course apply Auspicious to it. I'm 97% sure this is the best reforge for it. And you know, it gives you 45 mining speed and 8 mining fortune. It's just a little bonus. It's whatever. 300,000 coins down the drain. Oh my goodness, I'm still spending money after all of this. Anyways, of course, we're going to recom this thing to make it mythic, to buff all the gemstones and the reforge and all that type of stuff. And look at it. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful, but we can go further beyond. Of course, we gotta add pristine 5 to it, 200 levels. Pretty great, and not that great. And we can also go ahead and apply some of these other books. Of course, we gotta put compact on it. We'll eventually get that leveled up to level 10, I'd imagine, from, you know, all the mining eventually we do. Fortune 4, which I got from the, what's it called, like the Crystal Nucleus video I did a while ago. Oh, it's free. Oh, that's even better. Thank you so much, because I do not have that many levels. And of course, we have Experience 4 for marginally more experience when we mine things, so I guess that's pretty cool, I guess. And of course, we got to do the basic enchant, so we'll just put Efficiency 5 on it, and then not Silk Touch, we want, there it is, Smelting Touch. And there we go. I'm pretty sure that's as max as we can get. Obviously, we can max out compact, and obviously we can do efficiency 10, but getting 5 Silixes is like, I don't even know how much, like 50 mil, probably more, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. Unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye to the gauntlet. I think we're just gonna put this in museum or something like that, but tis a sad day. It has carried me from wherever Compact 1 was, pretty much when I got it, when Crystal Hollows drops, all the way to today, and it is most unfortunate to, you know, put it to rest, but now we can go ahead and do that and claim 7 skyblock XP, so I guess that's good. Now, there's one key element in all of this that I've been neglecting, and I want to see if you can point it out. Do you notice it? Do you notice it? Yep, that is right. I am one of the people that have pets shown. And as you can see throughout this whole video, there's been no pets. I have no pets. Well, obviously, we want to have the best mining pets. So that's why we are going to head all the way over here. If I can turn my GUI back on. We talked to Kat over here, and she has been taking care of my bow. We need to upgrade it. And yes, this is the bow that I dropped all that time ago on Bingo. Very, very cool. And anyways, we're just going to go ahead and skip the time over here. Give her a cat flower, simping for cat. And there we go, ready for pickup. Legendary bow. Now, unfortunately, it is level 91. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm bad. Leave me alone. But, you know, it's going to be leveled up very quickly anyways with all the mining. But the most important thing and the whole reason why we wanted Val is, of course, for the pet score, the skyblock XP, but mainly because of the final perk. Made of Lava, gain plus 13.7% on all stats when inside the magma fields. And obviously at level 100, that's going to become 15%. But that includes, as it says, everything. Pristine, fortune, mining speed. And when you're farming or mining like rubies and topaz, this is exactly what you want. Obviously, if you're doing stuff like jade, you want Scatha, but we will not be buying Skatha is all you need to know. Now, unfortunately, I am poor, so we're just gonna have to suffice with a Bejewed Collar. We can't get a is it not even summon? We can't get a you know, a Quick Claw because we're pretty poor, but you know, we're just gonna have to rock out with this for the time being. Goodbye, combat XP boost. You are going to be leveled up with mining now. And after all of that money put into the armor, the equipment, especially the gemstones, oh my goodness, the drill, the artifact of power, it totals to this: 5,435 mining speed, 1,708 mining fortune, and most importantly of all, 16 pristine. Let's head into the magma fields here. Let's go into the magma field and increase those stats by like 13 something percent. Okay, now let's see what they are. 6,176 mining speed, almost 2,000 mining fortune, and then 18.18 pristine. Oh my goodness. That yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just go ahead and test this thing out. So how good is it? Here we go. Oh, that was so good. That was I don't know. I mean, in comparison to the thing. Oh, look at the pristine procs. Oh, the pristine procs. Let's try this on Ruby. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the pristine. Oh my goodness. Pristine was so rare with that gemstone gauntlet. I mean, I obviously never did any kind of, you know, mining for money or anything like that, just because of how bad my equipment was. But oh my goodness, look at this. Literally every other thing that I'm mining here. Oh, I need to turn efficient miner off, but for the time being, we're just gonna leave it on. Oh my goodness, look at the pristine. Oh, it's so good. This is amazing. Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna do this with mining speed boost. Okay, here we go, and boom. Oh, that's instant. That's like almost instant. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. That is so good. You can't get, I was gonna say you can't get any better than this. Yes, you can, but look at this. Oh my goodness, yes, the pristine. Fill my chat with all the pristine procs. Oh, this is so good. Yes, I'm actually good at the video game, finally. Okay, I also found a little ruby vein here, so we can do this in the magma fields, and if the game stops lagging, oh, yep, same deal. Just look at this. It's so good. It's so good. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's like impossible to insta-mine, but yeah, this is pretty good. The pristine procs, the everything, it's so good. This is so worth it. So worth it. And now that we have mining speed boost, we can use it on Topaz, and yeah, it breaks like Ruby. It's so good. So good. Oh my goodness, this was so worth it. So good. It's just so good. So good. 10 out of 10. I do not at all regret my decision. I was a little bit scared because I was scared that, you know, it was going to be a little underwhelming with the mining stats, but no, even with my pretty not great Heart of the Mountain tree, this is still pretty good. I'm very happy. Ooh, powder. Yes, give me the powder. But anyways, those were my adventures with mining. I hope you did enjoy whatever this was. If I were to ballpark how much money I make, I'd say the bare minimum of having, you know, this high level of gear is maybe like, you know, 13, 14, maybe 15 mil an hour. I don't know. I can say for certainty I definitely am making at least, you know, 10 mil an hour with, you know, proper Ruby routes and all that type of stuff. But that's time for another date. You know, I've spent too much money on this as is, but as they say, you know, you gotta make money to spend money, which is exactly what I've done here. Or actually, no, it's the other way around. You gotta spend money to make money, and that is exactly what I've done here with this, you know, ridiculous mining setup. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy. Hopefully more entertaining things to come now that, you know, we can actually have money, like getting a Terminator or talismans or whatever else I need to, you know, up my progression in the game or anything like that. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress we've made here. But anyways, like I said, if you enjoyed, then, you know, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and all the type of stuff. And yeah, I guess to see you in the next one for maybe more quality content that hopefully doesn't involve spending however long I spent on this video worth of time and stuff. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna do some mining off camera. See you in the next one, I guess. Take care.